Okay, oh yeah, that raccoon is 4 legs in the air, bloated. See
That's
it?
the possum.
Oh, looks like raccoon.
No, the raccoon's below it. Well, 80 degrees, of course it's gonna puff up.
Well, that's what happens in warm weather, you know?
Yep.
Okay. Woo. Oh, that is some kind of rake.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the tractor and
Over?
plow that under her, man.
We'll have to just lift something over her, make
That's
it
what
easier.
I'm saying. Yeah, that reeks bad.
Look at the guineas, they're moving upward.
Yep.
Okay, give me some empty jugs. Oh, here, I need my little thing in here. I'll take this. Give me an empty jug. Thank you. Got it.
Well, once I drop these off,
Oh, you're going to have to take care of Mr. Possum.
yeah, you're gonna have to take the cam again.
Well, that's okay. I can do that. You want to put it on old man face, I'll just take it in. Or,
Put it on ugly old hag face?
sure.
Alright.
Okay. What's the difference?
I don't know.
One has a beard, one does not.
I think I got it in the ugly department now. Let me put these eggs away and I'll be right with you. We'll switch it over. I'll see if anybody's actually in the stream. Stick another dozen up there. Check the stream. What's up, Autotron, Lion One, Spirit in the Sky. Hey, Julie. Jenny Jones. M Star. I think I caught up. All right, come on, kitty, go. Man, you guys are everywhere. Attack of the rat cat.
Oh, check that first stall in the kennel, too.
All right, well, hang on to this for right now.
Blip. Okay. All right, let me just wait for you here, or?
Yeah.
All right.
If you want me to go check out the other crap, too.
Okay. What's happening, peeps? How are ya? Yo, Frank. What's happening, everyone? Here comes... I don't know who that is. There's Mittens. And I think that's Sasha. Yep, that's Sasha. Where's Two Ears? Where's Two Ears? I don't know. Okay. So, thank you, Johnny. Hash with Hag comes a little later. Oh, there's Two Ears. There she is. That little white thing over there. All right. Yes, we have quite the kitty collection. Quite the kitty collection. Getting ready to burn a little trash here. A little burnable trash. Oh, look at that. We have some. What?
Look.
Beautiful asters. What is it?
Inside stuffing to an old pillow or something?
Never mind. I thought it was a cat. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to this. This is pretty. These are wild asters. Look at how the goldenrod kind of sets it off. Kind of a nice little color combination there. I dig this shit. Like, let's see. Where the hell? Oh, here it is. Right here. There we go. I got some beautiful yellow goldenrod and some beautiful purple asters. There, there's a nice shot. Nice little piece of asterdom there. Very beautiful. We got some red berries coming on for the birdies over winter. They know what they can eat, so I don't worry about it. I got some rose hips. Little rose hips. They're too small for my use, but the birds will gain some vitamins and whatnot out of them. Some of these are just a little bit too small. Wouldn't be worth my while. Some have little bug holes in them and stuff. But anyway, so all right. Thank you, our ever-loving Nightbot. Nightbot knows. Nightbot knows. So, where else are we gonna go? Oh yeah, I think within the next day or so we're gonna. I started a little bit of cleanup today. I didn't get too far, but we're getting some of the larger weedlings off of this side here. I'll have this all raked up, and you know, I had a little laundry to do. Let's see. It's upside down, but it's my nightie. I will start working when my coffee does. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at this. We're getting some autumn color. Check this out. Look at that. I believe this is Virginia creeper, if I'm not mistaken. Check that shit out. There's some nice colors in there. We got some purples, orange, red, yellow. Beautiful. Look at that. Pretty nice. I like the colors when they start to change. When the temperature drops, not so much, but I can't have it all, right? So it's gonna be time to get my squash out of here pretty soon. I got a bunch hidden up in that wall of weeds over there, that understory. I'll have to find. Oh, hey, Sash. Sasha followed us down, and I don't know. I think that's Buddy Jr. right there. That's Buddy Jr., and I don't know who that is. But I did peek under the hoods, and we have a higher male to female ratio, so I think we're going to have to do something about that, too. But, there he is. Oh, I know. The guineas are going nuts. Look at that purple. Ooh, lavender. Asters are a fall-blooming flower, of course. These are white. They're not asters. I don't know what the hell they are. It's just some kind of weed. Not sure. But, yeah, that's pretty awesome, Autotron. I'm very glad that things are working out for you. Very glad. That's a good thing. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. I got all 3 gallons. We're good. Okay. Other litter. I think. Look. 2 ears and Sash.
I already want the ugly old man face. I'm not filming any cats.
No, it's fine.
I'm beat.
You're beat, I'm beat. Okay, don't let any kitties in.
I'll do my best.
I know. Alright. Okay, everybody's fat and happy.
Well, at least they're fat.
I'm gonna get my second bucket. There we go. I gotta wash the chicken bucket. Oh, yeah. Get our gallons put away. So, how did the chickens like their, what do you call it?
They went mental.
Their little apple and corn feast.
They went absolutely
Hey,
mental.
shit.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we like to hear.
Throw some power to this thing.
Okay, there's a nice cool wet wipe if you need one.
I will in just a second. 80 degrees here in Illinois is not normal. Hey Dave. Hey Joan. M Star. peel all this crap off me. Hey, Frank.
Oh, okay. There we go. Got that off. Go and give back a little coffee.
Hey, Lies, what's happening?
Lies, I tell you. It's all lies.
Did I see the text I sent you? I don't think so, Dave. When did you send it? Or are you even talking to me?
That's my problem. I can never tell when somebody's talking to me or someone else. Are you talking to me?
If it was today, I didn't see it.
I didn't hear any texts come in, but then again, I didn't get up till like, I don't know. I didn't get up till a bit later. I did a little half and hag and went back to bed for a while. How we doing?
On what?
How's your chinny chin? Oh yeah, you're all fucking scabbed up, aren't you? All right. I see it.
Today. No, Dave. I didn't see anything. I'll have to check it after I kill the stream. I didn't get anything today.
Yeah, like I say, I did not hear any texts come in this morning, and usually everything makes a noise. I could be mistaken.
It's good, Jenny. It was just a cat hair.
Oh, let me get rid of something.
She's accident prone.
Oh, me? Yes,
All right,
I
cool,
am.
cool, Dave. I'll check it out.
That's the
You got to
reason-
grab some food and take a shit.
reason
All right,
my
cool. Later,
name is
Autotron.
not Grace. There's a reason for that. I am not graceful. But I did not fall in a hole today, so...
What do you do? Did you
I'm
put that
ahead.
baking soda away?
Oh, yeah. Did you want some more?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. The glass is right where it was.
Live from the shitter? All right, you going to pull a salty rant?
Gross.
Exactly.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
No, that was horrible. You didn't see it.
What? Had a steamer in there?
No, you don't
Stanley
even want to
steamer?
know.
What?
Never mind. It's better you don't know.
Oh, is this where somebody like posted live while they were sitting on the crapper?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? What would lead someone to do that?
I don't know. Don't ask me to explain other people.
No kidding, huh? Ah.
Oh, probably the same thing. That he had a giant car accident and all kinds of other shit that never happened. Who knows?
See this list here?
Yeah, I see the list.
Yeah, well, we need pretty much that same list, except we also need black seed oil and,
All kinds of stuff, I know.
yeah, a couple extra things, I think. And then,
Yep.
I got the stalls cleaned. I got some of them outfitted.
Can you take this for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have a few more projects to get done before winter, but we're closing in on
I need to find some wire ties to hold my pants up.
wire ties.
Yeah.
Why don't we just find a pair of pants that fit?
These pants don't fit anymore. I don't have any that fit.
Yeah, somewhere you do. He does. They're in a bin somewhere, probably. I'll just have to poke around and find
you
them.
have to go back to the middle 80s in order to find a pair that'll fit me.
Well, what are those? Like a 38?
Those are 34s that just came off my ass.
Fuck no, these are not 34.
Then they're 36s. They're not 38s. I'll guarantee you
I
that.
can guarantee you these are not fucking 34s. These are 38s, retard.
Okay, well that's why I got 4 extra 5 inches in there.
Exactly. These are 38 by 32.
Where the hell did I? Oh, from Aaron. That's right.
Aaron, god damn it. These are either Aaron or Bruce's.
Sometimes my lives leave me feeling like I just took a shit.
Yeah, because Aaron
I can
lost a
understand
bunch of
that,
weight.
Joan.
So, yeah.
Mine just leave me incredibly bored.
What?
Bored and full of animal shit, usually. Hey, Ma Will. Even though I'm probably not saying that right.
Dude, I looked around for a pair of sweats for you.
Yeah.
And all I can find are the thick winter ones, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to be wearing
No,
those
I
yet.
can't wear them.
No. And I know you have thinner ones. You know? You got like some...
Thanks for the thumb.
What do you call them? Like leisure pants, you know? I
don't
know you got a bunch. I think the one pair I did find, it's got a big fucking rip in the crotch.
I'm just going to go out in my boxers till we have to go to town, I think.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't.
You have pajama pants. You got that checkered pair that's got a big burn hole in the
No,
leg.
it's not getting cold out here. It was 80 degrees today.
It was actually colder last weekend, and now it's hot again. But this is like an Indian summer we get. You know, and then right around like, what, Halloween, it starts to get chilly again.
Yep, starts raining around the 20th.
Yep, it always rains for your birthday.
Yep.
Every fucking year it rains for your birthday.
Yep, and then it rains or snows on Halloween every year.
Yep.
Every year.
Seems like it anyway.
The apples are almost ready.
Oh, dude, if we don't pick them soon, we're going to lose a lot of them. I cut a couple of them open, and the middles are starting to really, we're going to lose that pectin.
All right, well, this weekend, the ducklings are doing really good, very active little guys. We got 2 males and 4 females.
Excellent.
I put a short video up with Wee One and the ducklings. Sweet, I'll have to check it out.
Excellent.
I didn't get a notification for that, Joan.
Hey, what kind of ducks? Did we ever decide?
I don't know what kind of... I think she told us, and we didn't know what kind of ducks they were.
Okay. That's very possible.
Arizona, it's 100 plus degrees every day.
We are both here. That's my top knot off to the left there. All right. We won't do the troll thing. That was kind of funny, though. I was just in a goofy mood yesterday. What can I tell you? But...
Oh, you named all the ducks, too?
We don't name our poultry except for...
No, they're named.
What? Well, yeah, King Henry and Dose.
No, the six new ones are named, but the other 12 new ones aren't named yet.
Okay, so the guineas are named, guinea hens are named, but the Australorps are not.
Right. Silver apple yards, they're called. She put a link in the description to the breed. Yeah, we didn't get a notification for that one.
I'll have to look them up and see what they look like. Oh, and I found out another name to part of, you know, Cookie and her clan, Donna. You know what they are? What kind of goats that is?
What kind?
Toggenburgs.
Yeah?
Yep, those are Toggenburgs.
Okay.
So they are part Toggenburg and part Boer.
Okay.
So we have Sonnens, Alpines, Toggenburgs, Boers.
I gotta wait till they all don't look the same before I can name them, or what's the point?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
it's
we might
even
as
easier
well,
if you get a little leg band and put it on them.
We might as well name those Australorps 1 through 10. Just pick a language.
Actually, it's 1 through 13.
Okay, 1 through 13. Ooh, your lucky number.
Yeah. Because there's 9 of the others.
Right.
There's 6 of the one breed, 3 of the other, and then there's...
Is it a mixed run, or we're going to have to...
No, they're all hens. They're all pullets.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, they're all pullets.
That's good to know. Because sometimes, well, always, you get a better deal when it's an unknown.
Yeah, when you get a straight run, but you get too many damn roosters.
Right.
Last thing I need is more roosters.
No, we do not. Those would have to go in the freezer as soon as they got big enough.
Yep.
Because I don't want no big fights out there.
It's
It's bad enough with Dose and Henry chasing each other around.
Exactly.
You know, and then Mr. El Jefe he's leaning toward meat, man. I don't know. Not liking his attitude.
It can be wild.
I mean, I realize he is a teenager and his nuts just dropped. I get that. So we'll give him some time to see how he mellows. If he does not mellow, he's going for meat. Because they have no problem selling them.
I don't think you stand a real good chance with him.
What, with El Jefe?
Yeah.
You think he's going to be a dick?
Yeah. I'm surprised Penner's as mellow as he is.
I bottle raised him.
I don't care what you did. I'm just saying, I'm surprised he's as mellow as he is.
Well, he's never tasted pussy, so.
Oh, that's true.
You know. But he does spit at me all the time, and, you know, he does always get a little stomping dance. And
he's
then
a combination, yeah. Well, he's a combination of the old silver and
right?
Sweet Meadow Blue.
Yeah, like the silverbacks, which we never liked.
Right.
They used to kill their own children.
Exactly.
So we sold all those, and you shot the big male. We got rid of them, and we got
he
Stinky.
went to meat.
Yep, we got Stinky. And
well, he's the one who gave me the chainsaw mark.
Stinky?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the silver one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the one who whipped my ass.
Yep. Yeah, and Stinky's actually, even while they're in rut here, he's not too god awful bad. I mean...
Jenny just posted the Duck Apocalypse video of Jones. Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, if you're going to give them a pool of water, make sure you use that water as fertilizer. It is excellent.
You said that about 100 times.
Well, I know. I just figure if there's somebody new in there.
I think you're going to have to patent that saying, you know. I've heard it so many times.
Duck poop soup?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, NorCal. Good to see you.
Well, it's kind of like, what do people usually make? They usually make like worm casting tea or, you know, some kind of other tea.
Guano.
Yeah, and you add water and let it bake in the sun or whatever, and you make tea out of it for fertilizer.
Yeah.
Duck poop soup is just like pool water, like whatever they float around in and have fun and splash, and during the day, you just scoop that out into big buckets and save it. You know? Put it in a 50-gallon drum, stir it up, and use it.
Yep, Joan's using it on her yard.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, if you're using it on your yard, you're going to get good green grass.
Compost tea.
Yep. And the thing about, like, if it were from chickens, you would have to let it compost, like, over winter, because it would just be too acidic and too strong.
Yeah, chicken.
But duck,
chicken burns stuff up quick.
Yes, it does. But because, you know, we didn't have that many ducks floating around and the pool was small, we had, like, what, 20 gallons of water, 15 gallons of water?
About 15.
Yeah, and I would change it out every day. So whatever they shit in there overnight, you know, it's not enough to, like, overpower anything.
NorCal uses his honest cannabis.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. Yes, it's highly nutritional water for plants. That's for sure.
I tried worms last year, but it was a bust. I'm going to make some adjustments and try again. I also want mealworm farm. Free snacks for birds and great for gardens. Yeah, yes. I want to do that too next year, Joan. Mealworms are awesome, and you get big bucks for them too. And not to mention that, but fried seasoned mealworms are actually sold in other countries as like street snack food. Hell, I'll eat them. They're high in protein, apparently. I'll eat them. Just like crickets, grasshoppers. Crickets are good, man. Yeah. I like crickets. That was a movie that was on last night. It had that thing in there where that kid's slogan about hugs, not drugs. And he said, yeah, my mom lied to me. He goes, how many people do you know take $20 and go downtown to get some whore to hug them? Yeah, I need a hug. Here's $20. All right, Joan. Sounds cool. Next year, I want to grow mushrooms and mealworms both. Oh, and we need to start our bee thing too. Yeah. Well, come spring we'll start the bees up again. Yeah, we got all the equipment except for you need you need a little bit of netting for yourself. Joan says I'll eat them fuckers. I'm not too proud. Sweet. Yeah, no kidding. I'll give it a go. Why not? Aquaponics duck poo used. Jenny threw in a link. Aquaponics duck poo used as a fertilizer. Absolutely. Abso-duckingly. No, I learned that because I was just, you know, we had that
big pen of ducks. We had a bunch of Muscovies, and
I do 50 gallons at a time with air blowing in it for 24 hours. Different mix depending.
yeah, I don't have we
Growth
don't
or
do it
flower.
quite like that.
Got ya. Yeah, we don't need the ratio that close. We're not growing herbs. So.
No, we're just growing like veggies and
Hey,
stuff
Mr.
like that.
Westino.
So I would just scoop it out with a 5-gallon bucket and go dump it right on under the apple tree and wherever else. I got a few raised beds here and there. So, but the goat yard, we're going to be scooping some well composted shit out of there pretty soon. Yeah. That should be kind of nice.
I want to bury those garlic seeds we have.
Yes. Oh,
underneath
and
the compost.
There's some pawpaw seeds over there drying out.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they need a cold snap before they get planted again. They might. Don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
I have to look it up.
I don't know. I have no experience at pawpaws.
Well, some seeds require a cold
that.
spell before they are planted. Some do not.
Yeah, I know.
But since these are indigenous to the east.
Foliar fed too? Sweet, NorCal.
Foliar.
Foliar, okay.
Everybody says it's foliage. No, it's foliage.
To me, it's leaves.
Well, that too. But I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just not listening.
I know.
So how do you like that?
I don't care. How do you like dumb apples?
Underwear.
Poop ain't underwear. How do you like dumb apples?
I posted up a video of a police officer on a bike running over an injured protester, and YouTube took it down. I fought them because it didn't break any other guidelines, so they put it back up. Hooray.
Good.
Awesome.
Excellent. It's about time that the public sees what's going on out there. Before we had instant exchange of media. You only heard bits and pieces. Now, we can actually show their corruption.
I got whacked for nothing a while back and had to fight for them to put my stupid farm chat video back up.
What was in it that you got whacked? Oh, I remember what you got whacked for. Wasn't it showing the possums, the baby possums in the pouch?
No, that one went back up. I got whacked on the farm chat. That's when Caleb was down and Bryce was down.
Oh, yeah.
They were playing pool and crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what was on that video.
Were you doing something that wasn't appropriate with children, or?
No, I don't think so.
Well, in our family, pretty much everything is appropriate except pedophilia. And drugs if they're too young, and drinking.
Y'all have a great night off to put a puzzle together with the wee one. Sweet. Have fun, Joan. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, kids hear bad language all day. They hear curse words all the time. They know who to use them in front of and
all
who
my
not
kids
to.
grew up with my mouth.
Oh, yes. They grew up with my mouth, too. It's just, And your ex-wives. And if they can survive her, they can survive anything. There we go. Get sink rinse out a little bit.
Well, heck, it's Friday night.
And what does that mean?
I don't know. I know tomorrow night's going to be a good night.
Take me out somewhere or something?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Tomorrow night will be a good night.
Yeah, UFC.
Yep. Adesanya versus Costa.
Okay.
Should be one hell of a ride.
Isn't what's his name fighting? Colby Covington?
No.
Well, no, he won.
He won.
Yeah, Woodley's off his game, man.
Woodley broke a rib, too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, that might explain a bit of it, but not all of it, man. I just don't think he's there.
Hey, EJ, good to see you.
I don't feel like he's mentally prepared.
Welcome back, Em. I just want to watch Adesanya piece apart Costa.
Okay. Who else is fighting? Any idea?
I don't remember. My focus has been on that fight.
So, nothing that caught your eye extremely?
That one's deeply in my subconscious.
Gotcha. Hey, dog. Come on, look your manky ass. Move your hairy little butt. I gotta get my shoes off. I'm killing my feet, man.
darkness has came here in my part of the world.
Yep, it is. I don't even know what time it is.
I don't either, but I know that it's Friday night, so
I don't know what that means.
there should be a lot of people going live tonight.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
Should be a lot of people doing something. It's Friday night. Just because we don't doesn't mean other people don't.
Well, hey, I had somebody yesterday tell me that. Look out. It was selfish of me not to wear a mask, even though I have a medical condition. And I said, well,
712.
if you're wearing a mask, why are you worried about me not wearing one? Is yours not working well enough for your, you know?
Exactly, Tunis.
Don't get it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yep.
I've come to talk to you again. I'm here to drop some acid with you. And we can
712.
take a trip or two. When
Oh, and what else was it?
Concrete trains. Oh, my brain. The fun of acid.
Okay, I'm settled in. Cool. I just took my shoes off, so I got my slippers on. I'm half settled in. I can't settle in, though, because for me to settle in, it requires that I go sit in my rocker, my rocking chair.
And yell at the kids, get off the grass.
No, I don't yell at the kids. I yell at the dog, go lay down. Leave me alone. Get off my ass.
Exactly, Lies. That's what I say. Tuna says, I just watched a video of Ron Paul having a stroke on live stream.
Scary shit. Ron Paul? Really? Okay. Dude, I know, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, not wearing a mask is selfish. Oh, so I should medically compromise myself by wearing one.
There you go. EJ, I haven't done acid for a year.
For someone else's.
Hallows Eve. That's my favorite time.
To appease someone else's paranoia.
My favorite time, EJ.
I don't know, man.
Swish slippers?
No, these are actually those little kind of the ballet type little thingies, you know? What do you call them? Little flat?
Fruity booties.
They have like a little like a, I don't know.
Fruity
you get 2 pair for like $12 at freaking Walmart or whatever.
Fruity booties.
I don't know. But nah, this was actually a chick on our message board. She has no clue. I actually thought they had a clue, but
I have an actual gas mask you can wear next weekend to shop. That'll get them talking.
No, I'm just, the paranoia of some just fucking.
So, can't turn up the volume,
Drives
so
me,
won't be able to hear, but I've been sobbing for a while now. There's a puppy here named Oso, and the people here beat him when he doesn't listen, so I'm in a terrible mood. Okay?
You can call animal control, let them know. Or the ASPCA or PETA or somebody. There should be somebody local in your area. In some areas, it is illegal. You can get jail time for cruelty to animals. So.
And also want to murder people. Also, my rat died, so rough week. Yeah, dying rats suck.
Short lifespan. That's the problem with a lot of domesticated animals. Short lifespans. And, the way that some are bred, their longevity has not gotten better. It's gotten worse. True that.
Wild rats live forever.
Highly unfortunate. No, they don't.
Dude, they live a very long time.
They live longer than domestic fancy rats. Fuck yeah.
I'll guarantee you go catch a wild rat and put it in
captivity next to a fancy rat? Yeah.
That thing's going to last you 12 years easy.
I don't think so. I wouldn't bet 12 years, but I would bet it would live longer than a fancy rat.
In some areas, like all of them anymore, you can go to jail for disciplining your kids, too. Exactly, Tunis.
Well, and that's part of the problem, as I see it. If you can't discipline your children, you can't really teach them, respect, basically, and pain is an excellent motivator. You know, you don't have to hurt your children. You know, you don't have to make them black and blue to make them listen. And there are certain ages at which spanking doesn't work. But there's an age, you know, there's like a slot in there where, yeah, that's what they need sometimes is, you know, a little bit of that.
The words fancy and rat should never be said together.
Actually, rats make better pets than hamsters and gerbils.
And guinea pigs.
Fuck yeah, man. All those things bite. Fancy rats don't. And they're easily trainable.
Two lessons you learn the best. The ones that hurt and the ones that cost you money. I tend not to learn unless it's the ones that hurt me.
Yeah, you know, you need to learn respect and you need to learn lessons. You need to learn that there are fucking consequences for actions, you know? And I think that a lot of kids have grown up entitled, you know? Every generation wants better for their children. I get that, you know? I mean, that's just...
Too bad it's getting worse.
That's just normal. But to give them so much that they have no sense of earning their own way in life is messed up, you know? And this is what we have. We have generations of kids out there, not all, but, you know, there's a combination of variables. And, yeah, we're in a bad way, you know? We're in a bad way, you know? When groups of kids run around and beat, you know, older people on the street for no reason, just for fun, you got problems. We got problems. We got kids that, you know, need to learn some fucking lessons. Yeah, of course they have no imaginations, you know? They get everything handed to them. We've shown them what they can imagine, you know? We've conditioned them.
There's one kid on YouTube that does claymation. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's...
And little puppets and shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, remember when, like, a tree fell down in the woods and you, like, took it over as a fort and shit? And you imagined that it was a pirate ship or whatever the fuck you wanted? And, yeah, I mean, we played all kinds of games. We made little bows and arrows with the weeds, like ragweed stalks and all kinds of shit, you know? But, yeah, kids today, they have video games, TV, internet, you know, what do they need imagination for? It's all laid out in front of them. You know, you've already got your life planned out, man. You graduate high school, you go to college, you get in debt, you know, you get a degree for maybe something that you can't get a fucking job for. Lucky if you can. You know, you go in debt again, you buy a house, you're expected to buy a new car, trade it in every few years, and yada yada, credit cards, the whole nine, and where are you? You know? Where do you end up? With a bunch of material shit. Yep, another year older and deeper in debt. Yeah. St. Peter, don't you call me, because I can't go.
I
owe my soul to the company store. To the company card. Company credit card. I owe my soul to MasterCard. Right?
I don't know.
American Express. Whatever. No, anyway, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, there, you know, it's just a lot of different kinds of conditioning and all that, you know. And like I say, you don't have, I got spanked a lot, and I never got a scar from it. I never got a bruise from it. But I surely learned respect, and I surely learned that there were consequences to the shit I did, you know. And here I am, 60 years old, never been convicted of a thing. So there you go. You bet. Oh, my dad would grab you by the hair and drag your ass out of Kmart. He would drag your ass out of church if you needed it. It doesn't matter, you know. But then other parents didn't look sideways at you and, you know, call the cops. They were like doing the same shit to their kids, you know what I mean? So everybody was on the same page. And now it's like, you know, oh my goodness, you yelled at your child. Get over it. They gotta learn. You know? Dude, I just heard the other day about somebody that I know that disciplines their child by allowing them to throw temper tantrums and telling them that it's very good. So they're given whatever they had that tantrum for anyway, and told that it's a good thing to have that temper tantrum in the middle of a store. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? You know? Oh, my dad was not big in stature, Tunis, but he would whip your ass. My brothers both were way bigger than him, and my dad stood shoulder to shoulder with him, but much shorter, and whipped their asses. And he said, you might be bigger than me, but you still got to put me down. And if you put me down, you better make sure I stay down, because if I get up, yeah. So, I don't know, man. We had a lot of leather dog leads and leashes laying around, a lot of obedience tabs and other dog training paraphernalia, and yes, we spanked our children. Exactly, Johnny. I can still hear my dad saying that. If you don't quit your crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Oh, god damn, I got some leather sandwiches right across the ass, man. And then your parents would, or at least my dad would guilt me before I actually got the spanking, okay? Like, I would wait for it all day long, because, like, if I fucked up, my mom would be like, okay, you sit in that chair until your father gets home. So I knew my day was done, man. Oh, man, I sweated it all day long. And then when dad came home, my dad would say, all right, so what did you do? And you would have to tell them what you did. And then he would give you the whole speech about, well, damn, here you go disappointing me again. And here I thought you loved me. Why do you disappoint me? Why do you make me do this? This is going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you, and the whole, that whole guilt thing. But I'll tell you what, after I got my spanking, I never did that particular thing again. I learned the first time. Some people, I don't know, man, they just keep sticking their hands on the hot burner. It only takes me once. You burn your fingers, you learn. I don't get what the repeats are about. Absolutely, Johnny. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, grandmas were all about, go cut me a switch. Shit. Now we're in trouble. Yep. Yeah, but I mean, it worked. I had respect for my father. I mean, he didn't beat me unconscious or bruise me or hurt me. It was, I guess, more of a psychological, thing. But he taught me that there were consequences to my actions. And then after a while, spanking didn't work so much, so you learn to take it, and it wasn't that big of a deal because he didn't really want to hurt you anyway. So he would start taking away privileges, and at a certain age, that's where it hurts. You start taking shit away or adding chores to the list of responsibilities that we had. Yeah, I had tickets to a concert one time, and I had to stay home because I fucked up. Missed my curfew or some kind of shit and ripped them up, threw them away. Not going. Fuck. Spent $12 good a piece on them things. Of course, those were the days, right? But, I never fucked up like that again. Yeah, my mom had a wooden spoon, a breadboard, a broom handle, and a hairbrush. But see, my mom would yell. My mom she was a shouter, like she was very verbal. So, she would yell a lot. And we would just laugh at her after a while, and that would just really piss her off. So she would park us in a chair and say, okay, wait till your father gets home, and she would have my dad deal with it. And if my dad had, like, the longest fuse in the world, but you never wanted to reach the end of that fuse, So, I don't know. Oh, damn, Tunis. No, we had to buy our own cars. We got to drive I got to drive my parents' cars if I needed, once I got my license and shit. But when it came to cars, I had to buy my own. I had to save my own money. You know, and like in high school, if I wanted something other than what my mother could afford for clothing, I had to provide that for that. So, you know, these are the things that, you know, if I wanted designer clothes or I wanted a certain tag on my jeans or whatever, that was up to me. I had to provide that. You know, and I started babysitting when I was 12, and oh yeah, man, you know, by the time I was 18, fuck, man, I had lots of money saved up for a car. So I bought a new car. Made payments for a couple years, got it done, you know. But we told our kids if they didn't smoke, we would buy them a car. Not a new one, but, you know, we would find them a car, you know, by the time they got their licenses. And only one of them ended up not smoking, but there's a story behind that, and it's pretty pathetic. The crack.
Yeah, but he ended up with a motorcycle.
The crack, their egg donor, offered them cigarettes. Drew was 7, wasn't he?
I don't even remember.
Yeah. Yeah, our eldest was 7 when she offered him a cigarette for the first time. Can you imagine giving your kid a cigarette at 7 years of age? Here, smoke it up. And that's why my daughter smokes too, is because she was offered cigarettes. So. Yep, I had a first bike I had out. I remember it well. It was a used Schwinn, and it had chip paint and stuff. And my dad, for my birthday, you know, had it painted, and you know, had the little streamers put on the handlebars and a little bell and stuff. Yeah, it was a pretty nice little bike. And first day I rode it, I skidded out on the gravel in the driveway, and my mom had to pick rocks out of my knees. That was bad. I racked myself up pretty good. That's why my name is not Grace. But we had a big enough driveway where we could pretty much throw our bikes either in the garage or leave them off to the side in the yard, and there was plenty of room for cars. My parents had a pretty good sized house, upper middle class. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, full basement. Basement big enough we could ride our bikes downstairs in winter. Imagine that. We had shuffleboard painted on the floor. And there was a ping pong table on one side, a full kitchen at the other end. Oh, tell me about it. You know, when I got older, I started throwing change in one of those big Hinckley and Schmidt jugs. And sometimes we'd crumple up dollar bills or 5s and pitch them in there. And after a while, we'd take it in and, you know, go on vacation or use it for Christmas money or whatever. Man, you can save up some cash over 1 year's time. That's for sure. If I had saved $5 from every paycheck, I'd be ahead of the game right now. But, you know, you go through good times, you go through bad. So, I don't know, in the end it all evens out, I guess. You know, but I don't mind being broke. I really don't. I do not mind. I got a roof over my head, food in my belly, and I'm surrounded by the people I care about. So, you know, what more is there in life that really matters? You know, I don't know. So, I'm trying to charge up with coffee here. But yeah, you know, it's too bad that some people don't, you know how not to take things to the extreme. Then the government wouldn't have to step in. You know? Well, I don't really, I mean, come on. There's a difference between spanking and beating. How do you not know the difference? You know? How do you put a cigarette out on your own child, or, scald them with hot water, or, do some of the terrible things that people do, you know? It's just, I don't get it. Exactly, you know? Who's the richest guy in the graveyard? Can't really tell, so it doesn't really matter. There you go. Oh my gosh, I remember dusters. My friend had a duster we used to cruise around in. Man, that thing smelled like stale pot and I don't know what. Yeah, money is a false idol, man. And I'm an atheist. I just, you know, yeah, I'd rather be broke and happy than wealthy and have all the problems that go along with it, you know? I mean, the size of your bank account, it just increases the size of your problems as far as I'm concerned, you know? That's my opinion on it anyway, you know? I mean, fuck it, you know? Yeah, nobody poked that fire with a stick, right, Tunis? Oh, I'm just picturing that. What a visual. Oh, man. Yeah, don't be poking around in that fire, man. It's going to be an explosion. Uh, and, yeah, I mean, come on, you know, we've had many a funeral pyre for livestock and other pets that have passed. Uh, ashes dust to dust, man, you know. I don't care if I compost under some bushes somewhere or I'm cremated in a funeral pyre and then spread under the bushes. It doesn't really matter. I won't be there, you know. What do I care at that point? I'm not afraid to die. What I am afraid of is a malingering death, you know, where I'm in so much freaking pain and some asshole, you know, won't pull the plug. You know, I don't know, man. I don't want to get to that point where I lose control of, you know, what I need to do, you know, basically. Decision making, you know. And there are certain people that I would trust to do the right thing and certain people that I would not. So, yep. Get your ducks in get your ducks in a row, you know. Figure out who's going to have your medical power of attorney. Figure out who's going to have your power of attorney. Figure out who's going to get your shit. Yeah, that's it. It's the method, like I say, you know. Just another chapter in the journey, right? We'll figure out what comes next. It'll be a big surprise, right? You know, everybody has to do it. So how can it be a bad thing? How can it be something to fear? I mean, if not everybody had to die, yeah, I'd be a little leery of it, you know, but everybody has to, so what the fuck, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not afraid. I just don't want to linger, you know, I just don't want to be that vegetable hooked up to some fucking machine making beeping sounds or some kind of crap, you know? Well, look at it this way, Tunis. You won't be there. You won't need that meat suit no more, so, you know, it won't matter. Yep, we're taking care. Beautiful. I like a lot of those little emojis. I like the little stars. Those are cool. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I look at it. You know, once I die, I'm not there. I'm gone. That suit is I believe 12 grams later. They say that 12 grams, scientifically, I guess they figured out, 12 grams, you drop 12 grams at the moment of your passing. And I would say that 12 grams is the amount of energy, or some might call it a soul. I don't know. It all depends on, how you look at shit. But you start dying the moment you're born. So, exactly. Happening. Blinking cursor. Yeah, actually it was my foot. It's great. It healed. It turned all interesting colors for a while there, but yeah, it's good. It's good to go. I'm walking on it. Took the wrap off. Let's see. We cast it twice. Had a little hairline fracture and some deep tissue damage, but yeah, it's doing good. So, thank you. Thanks for asking. I just hope I don't fall in another hole carrying a goat. Yeah, no doubt, huh? No one gets out alive. Exactly. Ain't there a song? Ain't there a song that says that? No one gets out alive. Something like that. I don't know who does that, but. But, yep. We start dying the moment we're born. And I have discovered only the good die young. A lot of my friends are getting old. But, yeah, that's what they say. Oh, man. Love waves drifting. Cool. So, what's happening elsewhere in the world? Police brutality. We lost a ethical and fair justice recently. Very recently. So, I'm a little worried about that. We have an upcoming election that's going to probably fuck us over again. But I don't want to talk about that shit. That's just too scary. What else? Well, we do have the gathering coming up, so yeah, that's what we should call that. Make it like a scary thing. The gathering. Ooh. Well, I tell you what, as we get older, I've noticed time passes a lot faster, or it sure seems to, I mean, one day you got little tiny kids hanging on your ankles, and the next day they're got kids of their own, So, oh yeah, I remember my ex's grandmother was, 84, still kicking, walking around, doing her thing, healthy as a horse, and she was complaining one day. She's like, man, I tell you what, she's like, I've been to 3 funerals this week alone. This is getting ridiculous. My friends are dropping like flies. But, fruit salad, all right. But yes, spoiler alert, we are all going to die. Yes, you guys are coming out, man. Blinken, you are always welcome here. You know that. You're like my sister from another mother, I swear. We are so alike, it's not even funny. But yeah, and it's looking like the weather hopefully is going to be good for this coming gathering. Looks like we're going to get some Indian summer here, which is a good thing. So the nights should be cool, but not too cold. And the days should be hopefully sunny and warm. So we should be able to have some fun sitting around. We're going to have to do some roasted weenies and some s'mores and definitely some Reese's s'mores, man. I want to try one of them. I don't care, man. I'll gnaw through that like a rat without teeth. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. That sounds too good. That's like my favorite candy. So, well, thank you. And you are very welcome. You know, you are like the consummate camper, man. I don't have to worry about nothing. I know you got it covered. You know, and man, we have had a blast so far. So, you know, hopefully there will be many more to come. So, definitely. Definitely. Should be some good food, good company, some good smoke, maybe some good hooch, who knows. So, yep, that's my Blinken is my sister from another mother, I swear. Or possibly the same. Don't know, I'm adopted, but I'm kind of guessing, given what I know about my background, probably not. Don't know. Anyway. Oh, I think a bunch of people will be live streaming. It'll be like, you won't know which one to. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to like time it so that like, you know, if somebody wants to live stream early, we'll have to go like, all right, we'll live stream starting at, you know, X o'clock, you know, like what, like, you know, we'll all pick times or whatever, so people who aren't here can, you know, watch different, what do you call it? I'm having a brain fart here. Hello, Rusty Butt. What? What do you? Well, that's what I'm saying, you know, but I mean, you know, if everybody goes live at the same time, those that want to look will be like, oh, okay, so, you know, which, what do I choose?
Whatever they want.
So, yeah, well, I guess you could watch them later, you know, whatever. But, yeah. You know. Well, no, I'm just, you know, thinking, you know, I guess it wouldn't matter, though, you know, everybody will have their phones. It's all going to depend on what carriers you have, too. Some won't work out here. T-Mobile says it does, but we have found that not to be true. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, Verizon works out here. Verizon and I think AT&T, although we have not had luck with AT&T, but that's us, you know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on what kind of phone you have, too. You know, the equipment, I guess, matters. So, but, yeah, so save that data, I guess. I don't know. But like I say, we'll have places to plug shit into to charge, you know, chargers. So we should get like a, what do you call it out in that garage, like a strip.
I have one.
Do we? That's cool. Yeah, well, we could put like a multi-plug-in strip out in the garage, so it could be like more than two things plugged in at the same time. Because we're probably going to be running, you know, I don't know, man. My brain is like fried today, man. But yeah, I got up this morning and fuck, man, I felt like shit. So I got stoned and went back to bed for a while. And then I got up again and did some laundry, and that kind of cheesed me for the rest of the day. Actually, that took quite a while. So, and then I did the first bit of yard cleanup. I have a lot to do, but we'll get there. Road's gonna hook up the bush hog within the next day or so and get some parking spaces knocked out. And I'll see about getting a sign directing people in so we don't got to stand there. So everybody can pull in and go head to your right. Head to your right. Because we'll have to leave the driveway free for people to get in and out. So, how long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 6 minutes. So we did the goat feed. And nearly 2 a.m. Damn. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. Get some rest, man. Get some rest, Lies. And we'll see you soon. Take care, man. Yeah, I shorten names, so I guess we'll just Love Waves or Love, whatever. I'm gonna have to shorten some names. Okay, yeah, well, Jenny goes, some! Cool. That's why I like my name. It's nice and short. Hag. And when that's taken, I go, okay. All right, I see how it is. So I just put in there the original Hag, and then I get it usually. So I had to do that for an email account, and I had to do that at a message board once, but, usually my actual name is taken, so. But what are you going to do? But I like the hash with Hag. That's, it definitely is better than, I don't know, some big long thing, that I don't know, man. Short and sweet. That's how I like it. My memory is like short and sweet, so I need something that I can remember for myself. So, Hag OG. Oh, I'm Hag. That's OG, old guy. Pick a color. Oh fuck. A color. Blue. Just off the top of my head. Red was my favorite color. Like all the time when I was growing up, I liked red. Then for a while, I liked purple. Really, I thought purple was really awesome. But now, I kind of like a sea, what would you call it? Like an ocean blue, like a sea green. I don't know, a tropical blue maybe. I don't know. There are too many shades of colors. You go to used to be you had a few colors to choose from. You went to paint your walls. There weren't like 10 million shades, right? And now you go to pick a color and it's like, oh my God. How many shades of white can there possibly be? It's fucking white. All right. A safety alert. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Blinken. All right. Let's see. What does that say? It says, good night. Stop here. Don't anyone else leave yet. I'm going to make an announcement. Safety alert. Okay. And what is that safety alert? Let us find out. Love waves.
Oh, love waves drifting forever?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. I got connected to Hag's channel already. But okay. Cool. Yeah, my channel basically I don't go live on it that really what I use it for mainly. Yeah, I don't have enough people to go live, but I use it for I put up videos of we do garden walks and see what's blooming or what's growing or what's happening, check out the goats, the cats, the dogs, whatnot. We walk around and get the mail and walk up and down the road, that kind of shit. But, so that's mainly what's on there. There's a bunch of video. And last time I made a really cool video, found some cool shit, and what happened? My phone locked up, like mid-thing, and I was like so pissed. I found these really cool berries, and I have no idea what they are, and I know when I go back to look for them, I probably won't be able to find them. But anyway. Hey, what are you going to do, right? Sometimes shit works out, sometimes it don't. Oh, well. Let's dip out and get some coffee here for a second. Here we go. All right, that was quick. Got my coffee. Got water in my coffee to cool it down. Song lyrics. Did I miss something? Oh, sweet. Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, we'll have to repost those in spring, too. So. Okay. I like those stars. Those are kind of cool. Yes, I like when everything works out too. But I purposely do not have a phone connected to a phone number. So I've got a good phone. It takes really nice photos and great video. The clarity is, it's great. But we just can't see paying for two phones, and we only need one really. So we only have the one phone. Working, but yeah, so yeah, mine, what I need to do is go through the settings and figure out how to drop the, what do you call it? Drop the definition on a little bit, so it's like a little lower definition, so I can, get, well, that would help it upload quicker too, because it takes forever to upload, like a 5-minute video, All right. There's my my cigarette thing. Cheech and Chong. Going old school. My little, I don't know, I just do it up there in a scrunchie or whatever you call them damn things. Just to keep it out of my eyes. So I'm going to have my neck shaved again before the weekend. And I need a treatment. I need to find some pants for you. What the hell is that? Oh, we're good. Okay. I thought there was something on the floor over there. It is not. And I need my cat to bring me some more meat. She's slacking, man. Maka is slacking. I haven't had a fuzzy on the floor in front of my rocker or in my shoe in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. So she is slacking. So what's up, Eric? How we doing? We're just kind of hanging out. Having coffee. Talking shit, that kind of thing. But, yep, good times, good food. Coming up, The Gathering. Ooh. Yeah, we need some scary music. We need Nightbot to like. Too bad it doesn't like make noise and shit, because we could have like some Outer Limits style music, and be like The gathering at the farm. And then somewhere in the background, you know, you hear, I'm gonna get you, Pearly. Or something like that, you know. Some chainsaws running or something, I don't know. Anyway. Well, it's the beginning of October, so it's not really scary weather yet. Halloween won't be till the end of the month. What kind of a nightmare do you think is going to happen for this Thanksgiving? This Halloween for kids, man. This is going to suck. This is going to suck for kids, ain't it? Isn't there like, didn't that one Children of the Corn make more than 2? I'm not sure, man. Those things, those kind of movies always like, you know, there's like what, Scream 1, there's Scream 2, Scream, you know what I mean? There's like a bunch of them. Too many in some cases, you know, they don't really get better. You know, after the, some franchises just should not continue, I think. You know? Like once you've seen somebody get beheaded, you know, I don't know. Once you've seen somebody run around with, you know, a hockey mask and a chainsaw, well, yeah, you know, you've seen them all, you know? We'll have to get Road a nice little hatchet. Here's a road. It would, Jenny. Especially for like the invite part, you know, like if Nightbot could come up with, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at putting together videos, so, you know, if it were like more of a publisher type deal, you know, or Photoshop, I could probably handle it. Except I don't have Photoshop on the laptop I'm using now. But yeah, that would be so cool where we could, you know, have like a little, you know, welcome to the gathering, you know, and have like some scary shit, you know. Nah, it'll be fun though. It will be a lot of fun. I am anticipating a very good weekend. So, you know, and yep, there is a motel nearby. They do not have bed bugs. They are clean. They have good water pressure. The people are nice and free Wi-Fi. And yeah, I mean, we've stayed there. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet for the price tag. Oh yeah, like that's gonna work out good. That's like parking a wagon load of corn on a corner and going, please put your money in the payment box. Are you serious? People don't do that. They take them all. And they don't leave money, they take the money. You know, that's just, yeah. I mean, we don't get trick-or-treaters out here because we're too far out in the boonies, but when we used to get them and living elsewhere, you know, yeah, we encourage, you know, yeah, come on up, man, you know. You know, here, grab a juice box, you know, grab a beer, grab, you know, well, for the parents. But, you know, yeah, here, grab some, you know, none of that shitty candy, you know. Grab some good stuff, man. I always hated getting home and finding shit like boxes of raisins. Like, who the fuck gives out boxes of raisins for Halloween? Really? That's not even considered like a fruit. That's like, I don't know. It's not a candy, that's for sure. Yeah, see, you know, I don't know. I guess in, you know, your smaller, nicer neighborhoods, that might go over okay, but, you know, in some areas, that's just not going to cut it, man. You might as well just turn your porch light off and lock your door, right? Social distancing. Whatevs, man. People don't really understand how viruses work. I mean, look, I get it, okay? I get it. You know, if you fall into a high-risk category, yeah, it could be a little scary, but every flu season's that way. This is nothing new, you know? So I just don't get this, you know, everybody just, I mean, our country is like overflowing with like mass paranoia, you know? Yeah, I'm selfish because I don't wear a mask. It's selfish of me to want to breathe, I guess. I don't know. So, but here's the way I look at it, man. If you're wearing a mask, you should feel well protected. You know, my not wearing a mask shouldn't bother you. You know, I'm not going to get up in your face. Oh, I always go to the rich neighborhoods when they have like garage sales. Or sometimes in the really ritzy areas, night before garbage pickup, that's when you want to go. Right? Hell yeah, man. They throw away some good shit. Even that got curtailed though, man. Road one time, long time ago, man, they were picking. Where the hell were you guys? Behind Radio Shack?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
When you guys got busted pulling shit out of a dumpster.
Oh, that was Crystal Point Hall.
Yeah, and you
That was
know,
a bookstore.
yeah, it used to be like, you know, once shit was in the dumpster, it was up for grabs, right? So we used to pull shit out like, well, food, you know, like, you know, day old food for the pigs to help feed the pigs and shit, you know, and stuff like that. Or, you know, books or lots of stuff, right? And, yeah, so they're back there and they were pulling books out of a dumpster and they got fucking busted by the cops and told once it hits the dumpster, it belongs to that garbage company and they will come and press charges. What? Somebody threw it out, they don't want it. And you would rather have it go to a landfill than to repurpose it? Really? That's just crazy. I don't know. People are nuts today, man. Yeah, we repurpose stuff all the time, man. I like shit made out of other shit. Like, I collect old garden tools, like hand tools, you know. I've got a bunch of old dibbles. I don't know if you guys know what dibbles are. Some of you will. They're for planting bulbs. I've got a couple of antique dibbles and some old little hand trowels and shit. Well, there you go. If you're high risk and you feel safer, you know, doing all this, more power to you, honestly, really. If it makes you feel better, that's fine. You know, I realize I have a lot of friends that are high risk too. I'm high risk. But on the other hand, if I put a mask on, I will not be able to breathe, and I am not risking um, breathing back in any kind of bacteria or um, what is that? Carbon dioxide or monoxide, whatever it is we produce when we breathe out. I can't deal with that. So, you know, if all right, so carbon dioxide. Yes, carbon dioxide. There we go. Um, you know, but I mean, hey, you know, if it makes people feel better to stay that 6 feet away or for them to wear a mask, that's cool. That's cool. Whatever makes you feel, you know, I don't know. You know, I mean, you know, and I'm not getting a vaccine either. You know, I don't care how safe somebody tells me it is. I have never had a flu shot, and I do not plan on getting one. My immune system will work, even though it doesn't work properly. It'll work good enough. You know, there's a lot of holistic medicine out there. There are, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, we don't live in an urban environment, so I don't really have that much to worry about, I don't think. So, I'm not really all that worried about it. You know, if it's my time to die, then I will die. And Ninja Turtle business, you know, the all-head mask on that was, you know, like I say, a lot of the mask types that are out there, I mean, you got to do the research on it, really, you know, instead of just believing what, you know, exactly. You know, we're all adults, we can make our own decisions, you know, and whatever we decide for ourselves, you know, but, yeah, I'm pretty sick of society, too. Honestly, that's why we like our little, we like our little hidden oasis, you know. We like flying under the radar. The general public just does not really do it for me anymore, I'll tell you. Social conditioning, man. Psh. So, I have lupus. I'm not worried. I'm 60 years old. I have lupus. I have asthma, COPD, and I am not worried. You know, death is unavoidable. I don't want to live to be 100. I just don't. You know, once I begin to lose mobility, it's about over for me, man. That's the last thing I want. I do not want to lose my mental faculties or my mobility. When that starts to happen, I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. But, like I say, I am not all that worried about it. So, I have yet to wear a mask, and I'm not going to. Especially those material ones, man. Those are bullshit. Those are absolute bullshit. They're not stopping anything. You know, you got to do the research. There's really only one medically approved mask. And, you know, I am not buying them by the box to make somebody else happy, you know. If they're wearing a mask, that should be good enough, you know. People shouldn't be demanding that other people wear them, you know. If that's up to you. If you want to wear one, that's great. I will respect social distancing from you. That's fine, you know. I won't get in your space. That's fine. But, you know, don't jump my shit about wearing a mask, you know. I have chosen not to. And it's not that I've really chosen not to, it's that health-wise, I kind of can't. Thank you. You know? So, I don't know. Yeah, the general public is kind of, I'm with you, Eric. I'm sick of the, I don't know. I'm just sick of the way things are headed on this planet in general. Social conditioning, that's exactly what it is. It's social conditioning. We are being socially conditioned just like fucking sheep to do exactly, you know, to respect authority. I mean, look at our education system. You know, that's only a part of it. You know, it's like, you know, they don't teach us, they don't teach you how to think, they teach you what to think, you know? Yeah, and then, yeah, you know, you buy a box of masks, and I mean, I have seen things that are supposedly, you know, food grade and medical grade, you know, and the places they are made, and they're not as sanitary sometimes as you think. And in other countries, their idea of sanitary and their laws are and what they allow are way different than what we are used to, you know. So, exactly, you know. So, and what cures that? Or I should say, what treats something like that? because I have never heard of that. I definitely can feel for you, though. Yeah, there's a, before, I mean, decades ago, it was hard to put a name to a lot of these medical conditions. And now that we have, you would think that, our country and other countries would be spent, or, big pharma basically would be, you know, spending funding to figure out how to cure them, not just hide the fucking symptoms. So, what up? I'm Star Media. So, yeah, man, I just, I don't know. I disagree with a lot that's going on in the world today, and since I'm just a peon that has not much but, my vote and my purchasing power to make changes, you know, we do the best we can, and but yeah, I am under no illusions, man. No illusions. Every day I walk toward death. It's coming for me. It's coming for us all. We don't get to pick and choose that, man. Not really. I mean, we could, but and that's another thing too. I mean, why are there laws against suicide? Why is that against the law in some places? What are they going to do? Come and arrest your corpse? Thanks, Johnny. I don't know, man. I just I feel like I don't know. I think I sound pretty logical. I like to think things through to a general conclusion, and you know, using things like science and physics and what sounds reasonable to me, and there's just so much out there that's not reasonable. It doesn't, none of it adds up, and people do like okay, supply side economics, for instance, trickle down economics. How the fuck can people buy that? How did they buy that when when fucking Reagan or whatever introduced that? How, how could you possibly think something like that would work? It's a fucking con game. Hello? And people were like, "Oh yeah, cut taxes to the rich, and all they will create jobs, and yeah, it'll all trickle down." No, honey, sorry. The only things that trickle down are rain and piss. Take your pick. But I mean, some of it's just kind of. So I'm not that wise. I've just lived 60 years on the planet and seen what I've seen, and heard what I've heard, and read what I've read, and I don't know everything. I don't know that much. I want to learn a lot more, and I know I'm going to die before I get that, the opportunity to learn everything I want to learn. Yeah, a lot of us here are suffering from various conditions. You know, Ours? Oh, please, that's mild. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about, sorry about that. I said something about an arse and I didn't even mention the word. Off the toilet is a real, oh, yeah, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, I mean, and, the shame of it all, Jenny, is that it takes years to gather a certain amount of wisdom. You know what I mean? So, the saying about, if I only knew then what I know now, damn, but, what can you do, Wisdom is gathered, through time and experience and, all that. So, I don't know. But, oh, man. And then again, on the other hand, I mean, if I could go back and do it all again, knowing what I know now, would I do it all the same? If it brought me to the same place? I think so. I think so. All of it. Every last bit. Even the negatives, even the hard parts, even the heartbreak, all of it. I would do it all over. Because I am at a place where I truly want to be right now. It's absolutely perfection. So, Carlin was way, I think, ahead of his time. And um, he was so fucking wise and logical. And the interesting thing is that he hit it all. He said what a lot of Americans wanted to say, and he hit it all through comedy. And I think, I think he was genius. It was brilliant. It absolutely is. Um, a lot of us have our issues. A lot of us in this group. Um, Rode and I are both, messed up physically. But, we have found, various things that work for us. We have a holistic and a pharmaceutical program that works for us. Everybody, y'all got to find what works for you, But personally, um, I've done a lot of research on my conditions, and you know, I, I just, I don't know, modern medicine, what do you call it? Conventional medicine just doesn't hold what I want. Everything that they use to treat lupus, like 99% of it comes from elsewhere in medicine. It's not even made for lupus. It's made for other things like various cancers and malaria and, steroids and all kinds of other shit. And fuck, man, most of that stuff has such horrible side effects that it just makes you feel worse. So I'm not going that route. But we all have to do what we think is best for ourselves. So, again, adults, make your own decisions, whatever works best for you. Yeah, I can't. I don't do text, man. I can't. My fingers don't work that fast. Like I watch my daughter text, and it's crazy because she can text like Birdie P can text like I don't know a book's worth of crap. By the time I get one fucking text out there, I'm trying to answer her first text, and she's on text number 20, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me catch up, man. I'm behind. So yeah, that's why I like this live shit. They can actually just talk. So, Rhodes laying down. Last few nights, his back's been spasming pretty bad. So, um, he's been kind of taking a break. He's laying there with the dog and the cat, I think. They're keeping him company. Oh, okay. Man, I'm going to be up pissing all night again. You don't really buy coffee, you just rent it for a little while. And I have rented an ungodly amount today. So I should probably stop. Yeah, pretty much. But, isn't that interesting, though? Because, like, I've got some nerve damage. And, just recently, like, I've started to feel like there's, like, insects crawling on my ankle. And I keep looking down and wiping my ankle off. Like, what the fuck? Something's crawling on me. It's not. It's a nerve trying to rebuild or something. And it's irritating. It's very irritating. And I don't really know what to do about it yet. But I'm going to call my holistic person and she's going to help me out, I'm pretty sure. She'll let me know which herbs or essential oils will work for that. So we'll get that figured out. But I'm due for a treatment anyway. I'm breaking out in cold sores and I got some rash on the back of my neck. So I'm due for another treatment. But yeah, we figured out a way to holistically take care of like probably 50% of my symptoms, all of the outward symptoms and some of the joint issues. Not all of it though, but I've also had a lot of trauma to my spine, so, and my head. So, nah, Rhoda isn't in the doghouse. He's just kind of, he's laying, he's just not feeling it. He's got some back spasms going on. So, okay, now we're upside down. What the heck happened? Hello? There we go. Okay, now my chat's upside down. What is going on with this thing?
Hold it straight up, pick it up, tap it on a corner.
Oh, there we go. Cool, thank you. Oh, shit. You guys saw the mess behind me instead of the shed carpeting. Oh, no. I don't care. I'm just kidding. Oh. Who's smart, Road? Yeah, he's pretty intelligent. He's one of the more intelligent. You know, they say there's one drop of iodine that separates a genius from somebody who's really out there. And I think he's been able to hold on to that one drop of iodine. So yeah, he's pretty smart. He knows a lot of shit about a lot of shit. I don't care, Blanket. I really don't. You know, I learned a long time ago that there are more important things in life than chasing dust bunnies around, you know? It was more important to spend time with the kids. It was more important to, you know, foster relationships and, you know, do other shit. So, you know, be happy, to have fun, you know, and so, you know.
I dare anybody to live with me and keep it clean.
Well, he's a pack rat. It's really hard to keep, you know, chasing after him and cleaning shit up. So, yeah, like he says, he just said, I dare anybody to live with me and try to keep it clean. What's up, Pugface? How are you? Has anyone ever had... Yes. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Roadhead, aside from his other back injuries, had sciatica. And, Doc gave him... this is one drug that actually did work for him. It's called Lyrica. 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 Yeah, Lyrica. And what Lyrica does is it builds new nerve pathways. And, I mean, it doesn't work for everybody, but it worked for him. So it's one option, you know, it's one option to read about, you know. There's that, and as far as sciatica goes, I don't know. You know, you're talking about nerves there, so I don't know if pressure point therapy would help with that. But the Lyrica actually did help him with that. And he had some Eastern medicine. He went to a Chinese doctor and got some injections. Huh?
That was for my neck.
Yeah, that was for your neck. But while it did not help your back at all, it did allow for more range of motion in his neck, so that helped.
Yeah, it fixed my neck.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that kind of shit freaks me out. A flesh-eating bacteria. Not good. Not good at all. You know, a lot of veterans are left with phantom pains too. You know, honestly, this is weird. Okay, this is nothing in comparison, but where I've had teeth pulled, I sometimes get phantom nerve pains. Like the tooth is still there and the nerve is exposed. So I kind of have a little bit of a hint of what that might be like. You know, I'm not going to go, yeah, I know all about that, but, because I don't. but I can definitely empathize, you know. Where, I have heard that, like, that the flesh-eating bacteria lives in certain brackish waters, like, it's been in Florida. I think Florida has some type around the planet, but I'm sure that's not the only spot. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many things on this planet that can get you, you know? Rosie, knock it off. What is she doing? Just licking?
Yes.
Smack her upside the head or something, man. I don't want a big fucking wet spot over there.
Stop her.
Fucking dog. Oh, the dog has like a couple of warts on her paw. You know, nothing to really, write home about, but
Nothing with a dew claw.
yeah, she licks it constantly. All right, Eric, take care, man. And we'll talk at you later. Peace. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill the stream pretty soon here. I'm getting kind of tired. Yeah, nerve pain. I definitely understand that. That's part of lupus. So yeah, I can't even imagine what that would be like. I mean, like I said, I can feel a little. It's almost like I've had several teeth pulled that either had exposed nerves or were infected, and I have terrible teeth. And like, yeah, years later, I mean, it's all healed over and everything, and it's just nothing but gum line. And it actually feels like the tooth is still there. Like every once in a while, I'll get like a nerve pain, like it's still there, and that's not bad. The nerve pains that I get with lupus are like somebody stabbing me with an ice pick, and yeah, that feels pretty shitty. And it can be like just a couple of stabs, or it can last for hours, and it's awful. And there's not much you can really do about it. You just got to deal with it, or at least I do. I don't know how. I don't know how to stop that from happening. Um, I got the bone pain covered. That much. The bone and joint pain I got covered. But when it comes to the nerve pains, I don't know what to do. I don't think there is anything at this point right now. Oh yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Phantom pain is a real thing. Yeah, yeah. Just like I mean, a lot of people say that, I don't know, people have different opinions on everything, but I think some people don't stop and think about certain things either. They don't open their minds to other possibilities, to other opinions, to other methods of thinking, like, I don't even have an example right now. I'm drawing a blank, but, like, I mean, I've had people say, oh, yeah, I get pain. I had a broken leg once. Psh, honey, you don't know pain. That's nothing. I will trade you that over what I deal with every day. Lives in dirt. Yep. Well, there you go. Where on the planet is it? Like in a what kind of climate are we talking about? Because like up in our area, we get like bone chilling cold that kills a lot of things. Um, so a lot of things up here die over winter. Um, Up here in the dirt, basically what we have to worry about are your basic parasites like ringworm, pinworm, roundworm, that kind of shit. You know, but then again, pinworms and ringworm, those are no picnic either. So, you know, good times at Ridgemont High. Okay. Mr. Hand! It's fast times at Ridgemont High. Fast times. Neurontin is a good pain medicine, I've heard. No, thank you. What's Neurontin?
Crap.
Crap? Okay. Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass. I will pass. I don't know. Neurontin, what level of pain are we talking?
It ain't good for me.
Because I'm like, on a scale of 1 to 10, my average days are between a 7 and a 10. 7 being a great day. A 9 being an average day. So, you know, something like Neurontin wouldn't even touch it. You know, most cannabis doesn't even touch it, so. Oh, yeah, definitely, Jenny. You know, that's the problem is that, you know, you can't, you know, you can't, there's nothing you can do really to help others except listen and be there for them, you know, and that's about it. I mean, I watched my mom, you know, 6 months of leukemia, acute leukemia, and I watched her go from, you know, active and healthy to not home and gone within a short amount of time. And there wasn't a damn thing I could do except spend time with her, you know? And I felt pretty fucking helpless, if you want the truth, you know? And, you know, but that's all she really wanted, I think, was just somebody to be there with her, you know? So. Yeah, see, I have more than just nerve pain. So, you know, I would rather just stick with one thing and use holistic treatments for everything else. I want to stay as organic and holistic as I possibly can. Taking too many pharmaceuticals is not on my things to do list. I just can't. So, yeah, you know, like, well, you know, this is why he took Lyrica for the sciatic, because that is like a nerve deal that is very difficult to deal with. Well, and this is the thing, Jenny, is everybody reacts, every patient reacts to pain differently. We all, you know, deal with it, I think, a little differently. When you think about each individual, our chemistry, you know, our very DNA is, you know, the alleles, everything is lined up just a little differently. So what works for one person may not work for the next guy. You know, like I've had a lot of people say, oh, kratom works great for me. Dude, that doesn't do shit for me. Not shit. You know, and then, you know, you look at all these, you know, we discuss all the time, like the various opioids and everything out there. And, you know, for a lot of people, they work. Yeah, it absolutely works. But the problem is that, you know, it's, you know, the dependence and you know, how it fast tracks you, you know, to higher doses, and, you know, how your you know, your brain deals with it and stuff, and it's not, you know. My mom took something for restless leg syndrome. I can't remember what she took, but I want to say Valium, if you want the truth, because my mom took a pretty good dose of Valium every day. But well, and that's the thing, Tunis, you know, that's the thing. You know, there are other options. Doctors don't want to, you know, I don't know why. But honestly, like Suboxone and Subutex, these things do not build like that. And I don't know why doctors don't use them more for pain. Because they absolutely do work for pain, and I think it all depends on the individual too, like some people can get by, like smoking certain, herb, and for me, all that does is kind of distract me from it for a few minutes, and then I'm like right back in there. Sometimes it actually makes me concentrate on it more, which is worse, but I mean, there are just there are more things out there, and I think most doctors, you know, they work for medical conglomerates now. They don't work for themselves anymore. That oath doesn't seem to mean as much to them anymore. Honestly, if I can find something holistic, I would rather do that. So far, for my level of pain, I haven't found anything that works for it that is holistic. I have found a lot of holistic things for the other symptoms I suffer, and to me, that's excellent, The first place we started was diet. We got off of, we don't drink sodas, we don't drink, we don't use, if I have to use sugar for anything, we use organic sugar. Um, we try not to eat like, commercially baked goods. Uh, we stay away from processed grains, sugars, preservatives, all those chemicals and dyes and all that crap, fast foods, all that shit, man. We try to stay away from it if we can. I mean, yeah, I cheat. I do cheat, but, you know, 'cause shit, man, I love chocolate, so, I gotta have something, right? But, yeah, for like, I would never buy store-bought meat, and we try to grow our own shit here. I mean, it all depends on, how much we need and what we need, and what we can barter or trade for. We have a lot of people we trade for vegetables and shit at harvest time and that kind of thing. So, but, I think honestly, our medical, we don't, we treat symptoms. We don't cure things. That's number one. And number two, look at our overall food source. And doesn't it seem kind of hinky to anyone that the Food and Drug Administrations are in the same agency? Doesn't that seem a little hinky? Does to me. Think about that. It's kind of cyclic, We'll feed you shit so you get sick, so you come to the big pharma for what you need to hide the symptoms. And those, the side effects from that shit will make you more sick. So you'll come back and you'll get another drug to hide those symptoms. And it's just a big cyclic, fuck you, basically. And meanwhile, they're emptying your pocket. So, anybody that's bailing, man, take care. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of faith in, well, certainly not our government. They're all about the revenue. They're all about filling their own pockets. They don't give a shit about us. We're not at that level, Money is power. Power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely, right? Yeah, and here's the truth, Tunis. The truth is that if the FDA approves it, guaranteed it's not that safe for you to eat. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't patent it, it's natural. It's naturally occurring. Like they won't, they can't patent diatomaceous earth. And that shit has so many uses, it's not even funny. We'll see you later, who's ever leaving. Take care. Peace. But honestly, a lot of shit that's not approved by the FDA, it works. They do. They feed us shit and poison. You bet. I agree. I agree. It's up to us. We have to, we have to do our own damn research, We can't believe what, you know, we can't believe what they, the establishment tells us, All right, there we go. Sorry, we're ripping along here. But yeah, we have to do our own research, and I'm glad we did, because yeah, I got rid of a lot of things that were doing more harm than good. So, yeah, chocolate. No shit, Kenny. Oh. Yeah, and once they did, like, they have like a synthetic version, and it does not work. It does not work. I know somebody that took those pills, and there was absolutely, they didn't do shit. So, and it's a plant. You can't patent, a naturally occurring, plant. And cannabis has been used for thousands of years for various issues, medicinal and otherwise. So, oh God, look, and that's another thing, does anybody ever look into the backgrounds of people that they, adore or vote for or whatever, Because you look into his, Trump's background, there's nothing political there, man. His claim to fame is what? I mean, go check it out, man. His background is a matter of public record. And people just adore him. And he's like the biggest fucking douche I have. There is not one fucking quality that I could say anything good about. I'm sorry. I can't, So anyway, but I'm so sick of politics. I'm telling you, man. I can't deal with it anymore. Yeah. Yep. Well, and that's the thing, Exactly, I mean, we shouldn't have to go every single month to get a piece of paper to get something that helps us medically, that's bullshit. Oh, Tunis, they're all corrupt, I don't care what they say, and then what the fuck, man, there's more than two parties, I don't get this two-party system, it's bullshit. There are other parties, they just don't put as much into funding, their campaigns, so you never hear about their candidates, you know what I mean? But there are better candidates out there, I think, or at least different ones. So, anyway. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go sit my happy ass down because it's not being so happy right now. So, feel free to jump on over to whoever else's stream is up right now. I'm gonna let you guys go. So I look forward to meeting those I haven't met yet at the gathering coming up. And if you're coming, hey, this is gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time. So hopefully, we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. Everybody stay safe, be cool, treat each other well. And thanks for joining us on the most boring live stream to ever hit YouTube. And join us tomorrow for another exciting episode. So, love y'all, man. Peace out. Rock and roll, man. Later.